This is the Hip Pause Podcast with
David
and Iman.
Don't hit me.
Good addition there.
Thank you. Just trying to mix it up.
So this week we are talking about Filthy Frank,
Yeah.
otherwise known as Pink Guy, otherwise known as Joji, otherwise known as
Japanese guy.
Japanese Guy. There's about 50 other characters he has as well in his videos.
Well, really, like 50?
Okay, maybe not 50,
Okay.
but there's like 10 or 15
Right.
kind of recurring characters. So he's kind of a weird one. There's definitely some crossover with the vibe of Poppy. I wouldn't. Okay. Now hear me out on this. So Poppy's all about like the lore
Yeah.
and the story that's kind of going on, but not directly
And not thrown at
spoken
your
about.
face.
Yeah. Now Filthy Frank is a bit more in your face about the story,
But still left to your interpretation.
yeah, exactly. Okay, so quick little fact file on Filthy Frank. His main channel is TV Filthy Frank. So he's got a whole 5.3 million subscribers. Pretty good.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
He's actually got 2 other channels as well. So he actually started out on this channel called Disaster Music. That's spelled with a Z. Disaster.
So, okay, cool. Was that like specifically for music?
No, it was like a sketch. It was kind of sketch comedy, sketches and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So that had about 800k subscribers, and that's where he first started with the Filthy Frank character.
Right.
So his real name is like George Burgess or it's George something.
And then AKA Joji.
AKA Joji. So yeah, he made this Filthy Frank character from Disaster Music, went on to start a new channel called Too Damn Filthy.
So that one came first.
Yeah, so that has 1.8 million subscribers.
Right.
And that's where he really started doing most of the actual Filthy Frank stuff.
On a new channel.
And now he's got his new channel, TV Filthy Frank, 5.3 million.
Let's see.
So Filthy Frank himself is actually a character made up by Joji.
Cool. Okay, that would make sense because I've seen. I know we're gonna go into it, but I know he's got like songs specifically for Filthy Frank, aka Pink Guy, where he dresses up pink. No,
Filthy Frank is not Pink Guy.
interesting.
Those are 2 different characters.
But okay. Okay. Cool.
So in the you can call it the Filthy Frank universe. Well, actually, technically in the videos it's the Omniverse. There's basically this ongoing story set in the Omniverse that includes like a number of different characters. Now, Filthy Frank himself is the most human like
Right.
one of them.
Could I ask? You know how he does like videos on like he replies to comments like hate comments and stuff.
Yeah.
As Filthy Frank with the is it like some airplane kind of hat that he puts on? Is that a character in his own, or is that Filthy Frank?
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna get into why.
Thanks,
maybe
teacher.
later on. I'm gonna get into why that is the hat in particular.
Oh,
You
really?
mentioned
The hat has its own reason.
There's something about
Okay,
that. I'll get into that later.
Is
But
he secretly balding?
yeah.
He just does want to tell us.
But no. So Filthy Frank himself as the character
Yeah.
is he's just basically like, well, in his own words, this is from his about section on YouTube, he is the embodiment of everything a person should not be. He's anti-PC, anti-social, and anti-couth. So he basically is this, it's like he's a play on the YouTube character that is kind of disgusted by everything, and
Right.
and it's kind of a commentary on itself. So it does kind of run quite deep, and in that sense it's kind of quite smart, and I think Joji really understands how to use it. But basically what Filthy Frank does is he rants about stuff.
Right.
He goes on he did one recently. He started going on about ranting about drones and how they're really stupid. But it's kind of entertaining because every single one of his rant videos always sort of devolves into some stupid ass story, like the drone one.
Right. Yeah.
Remember that? And then like the drones. He catches the drones having sex, and then they're chasing him.
Yeah. So he adds his own twist to it, but he still has a meaning for. Well, yeah.
Yes, yeah. It's very much kind of a commentary. Again, sort of like Poppy. It's a commentary on the actual YouTube thing.
Yeah.
So he has the Filthy Frank character, but then in that universe.
Yeah.
Or the Omniverse, he has a bunch of other characters as well, including Pink Guy.
Right.
So there's Pink Guy, there's Chin Chin, there's the Peacekeeper, I think his name is. There's a bunch of others. And they all kind of exist in this universe together, and they basically do lots of different battles, and
that would make sense with some of this stuff I've seen.
There is storyline to it. So the reason why I mentioned the hat.
Mm-hmm.
So we just get into like talking about some of the actual videos and things. So
Oh wait, actually, quick question: does he have, or did he have video channels that are now deleted? Because surely, with him being the embodiment of everything that's disgusting, he's not gonna survive too long with either people reporting him or just
Well, actually, it's funny you say that, because the reason why he switched from his previous channel, Too Damn Filthy, was because he had so many like copyright strikes and things against it that like the channel was on the edge of getting
taken away.
Of getting banned or getting taken away. So it was just too much kind of risk. So to just get into some of the videos. I don't know how much of it have you actually watched?
I've watched. I'm not gonna lie, because if I had to pick a character, it's clearly Pink Guy, and then you just fall into some of the music that he makes, and then that's where the majority of my time.
Fair enough. So alongside his kind of, so he basically makes like three or four different, maybe four different types of content. Okay,
right.
One, it's Filthy Frank rants. Second, he makes Pink Guy music mostly. Like if he's posting as Pink Guy, it's usually music. Then he makes story stuff, which is all about the Omniverse, all the different characters from that.
I see.
And then actually, it's just three types. So the first one of these that we want to talk about is a recent one called Chin Chin's Return. Okay. So Chin Chin is
Do you need to know previous videos diving into a new one? Is that the...
Not especially. I think you need some backstory. Right. So Chin Chin is a bad guy basically.
Right.
Chin Chin is evil. He's the one that is dressed in a black morph suit.
Really? Oh, I've not seen the black one. I've seen the green one, which what is that? iDubbbz?
Green is iDubbbz dresses up as green one. Yeah.
I've not seen the black one.
No, so the black one, he dresses up as black, but then he closes his eyes and he draws really, really crappy eyes on his eyelids.
Of course.
And that's Chin Chin. And Chin Chin repeats the same phrase. It's in Japanese. It's like, Chin Chin. So I can't remember. I can't speak Japanese, but I read up what it means. It means where is the penis?
Of course.
That's the only sentence that he says, and he just repeats it in different tones. So anyway, Chin Chin's Return, we find out that that Chin Chin actually had banished the real Francis. Oh, sorry. I've confused everything, I think.
Francis. Where's that?
Okay, so
was that a polite way of calling Frank? Or?
So actually, so Filthy Frank is Francis. I should have said this earlier. So there's it's Francis of the Filth.
This is
right.
some
This
lore.
he made a book. He made a book.
There's
Anyway,
a book. Okay.
yeah, there's a book.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll talk about that later. But so Francis is the guy that rants.
Right. Oh,
Okay. So he is kind of Filthy Frank, like.
Sure.
So Francis, Chin Chin banished the real Francis. We find out in this video, banished him from the Omniverse, and replaced him with an evil Francis. The evil Francis wears a hat.
Huh. But
The
then,
hat that you see him in that video.
okay, so how recent is that? Because surely I've seen those hate comment videos going back to like post like a year.
I don't exactly know, but
Yeah.
in that video, it shows, you know, the evil Francis wears the hat.
Interesting.
So anyway, in this video as well, the real Francis basically returns and like has to defeat the evil Francis.
Holy shit.
The way that his content goes, the way that his storyline goes is it'll be hinted at in small videos, short ones, and then
wow, like talk about Japanese. It's like anime, isn't it? It's like
dude, it is. It's literally
like watching Naruto.
So he'll do hints in smaller videos, and then every so often he'll do a versus video.
A versus video.
Yeah. So the most recent one was Filthy Frank versus Chin Chin, and these ones.
Versus. I have not seen them, so like I'm gonna guess fighting, rap battles.
They are fight video. They're fight videos. Yeah.
I see. I can imagine what that would look like in like an open field or something like that.
I don't know. He did an open field. He did a rooftop in New York recently. So these ones are long, quite long. Like typically like 10 or 15 minutes.
Not the fight scenes, but the videos.
Yeah, but there's like several fight scenes throughout the video.
So like in Family Guy where he's always fighting the chicken for like forever.
And they do special effects, but like really, really shit.
Yeah, so that was actually what I was gonna say.
Quite
like
funny.
some of the videos, maybe not on the TV Filthy Frank one, maybe on the Too Damn Filthy. There's also another channel, but maybe that's Joji's one, 88 Rising.
I don't know that one.
That
might be Joji.
That might be himself. But then like most of the videos look, even though they're like a year or two old, they look like they were made. Like even like there's like some of the videos seem 4:3. Like even on the thumbnail, like it seems like he's kind of keeping the old way of doing it till today.
Yeah, dude, that's kind of his thing is like if you look at the special effects in his,
exactly, you're right.
Like that's the thing, but you can tell he spends some money on some of these videos.
Yeah.
Like in the Filthy Frank versus Chin Chin one, he has drones flying around, taking making video and stuff. He has a helicopter.
Really?
He has a helicopter. I'm guessing hired. Maybe he bought it.
But even
I mean, he's probably Well, it's interesting. Let's go on to what we think about his money later. But helicopter. He hires. Well, again, I'm guessing he's hired them, not bought. But there's quite a few bikes, like motorbikes. There's some guns. There's also like a bunch of cars as well. There's like 2 or 3 cars, like reasonably nice as well. So like the budget for that video, for that Filthy Frank versus Chin Chin video, that was not, he makes it look complete crap. Yeah. But there is budget in these videos. Stuff in. There's effort. Yeah. Like he's written it. He's come up with this whole, I mean, admittedly stupid ass concept, exactly. But he's come up with it.
And he's brought out his credit card.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's legit money put into it.
Yeah. And I know you didn't want to sidetrack, but then that's the thing. If we were to mention another YouTuber spending that kind of money, we'd be like, oh, no big deal. You just make it back in your videos. But never have I seen an ad come up before watching his videos.
Can you imagine? I mean, what? You know how YouTube limits the ads on any objectionable content? Yeah. Who the hell is gonna want to advertise on his channel?
Because there's like swearing, which some people don't actually blur it out. They get certain like 18 plus, even video game adverts. I can't. I don't know what is gonna be behind. Yeah. Like Amazon Jones, yeah, right.
So I'm seriously like, his money must be coming mostly from. So he just wrote a book, so sales of the book, but the music.
Right, because the music can, because it's just gonna have vulgar words, which is normal.
Exactly, and like that music is on Spotify. It's on iTunes.
True, that's true.
He's got the whole Pink Guy album. He's got more than one album.
Yeah. Right, he does.
And by the way, it's pretty good.
Yeah,
like
there's some
Pink Guy music
some good bangers in there.
Yeah. The most recent one was Asian Pizza.
That is one of my favorite ones.
Yeah,
I
me too.
I have two favorites. But yeah, the Asian Pizza one. If anyone was to check it out, the thing that gets me is, the beat is always good. I know we were talking about like how Jake Paul's video is terrible in terms of like putting music together. I think Pink Guy, Filthy Frank, all of them, they put it together well. It's really nice.
He's actually. Like Joji is actually a talented musician. He's good at making music. And he's got the voice for it. He does. He does as well. He doesn't use it much in the Pink Guy videos though.
True. Yeah.
And the Pink Guy music.
Yeah.
But yeah, Asian Pizza is really good. What was the other one?
And when he threw the cat in the oven, that was it's like I didn't see it coming. And then yeah, but no cats were harmed.
He did say that.
And then obviously the other one is but there's a lot of discretion advised, but the kill yourself.
Yeah, again, Kill Yourself, like, so offensive, but a great song. It's a really good song.
It's such a great song.
And it is pretty funny, like, but it's so, it's hard to recommend because it is, like, the most objectionable.
Yeah, I want to tell people this is a good song, but then I feel like I can't.
Yeah, exactly. Like, hey, check out this song. It's about killing yourself.
I feel like I can do the chorus, but, like, I can switch it. So it's like... Please subscribe. And it's the overlaying like backup vocals. It's just really good.
Exactly. Like so then you have all the Pink Guy music, which is all offensive as he possibly can be.
Yeah. Do you think there's a point? Well, he's doing it to show the worst. It's not like it's very difficult to see what his intent is when he brings up some of the stuff in songs like. How can your opening lines to a song be like, you know, pussy, pussy, vagina? And then you go into rap.
Yeah. Like, it's just like, it's part of his whole thing is he's so, it's kind of like, he's so sick of how sensitive everyone is. He wants to be as objectionable as possible.
So like what South Park used to be in the early days of like, what, you can't say that on TV.
Yeah, exactly. It's just... okay, let's be the worst possible. But it's so interesting because if you listen to Joji music, so Joji on his own also makes and releases music, and the style, like there's a lot of similarities in terms of just the style and stuff. Yeah. But the Joji music is like it's like soft and kind of beautiful, and he's got a really nice good voice, and he sings softly, and it's like very chill, very relaxed, nice music, and really good as well. It's like he's got there's similarities in terms of like where the style comes from, but it's like a whole other thing.
Yeah, it's like it could be split into two different genres.
Exactly. Almost, yeah. So he's trying. The Pink Guy stuff is still bigger than his Joji stuff, but he wants to push the Joji stuff more. Yeah,
because you know the YouTube channel First We Feast, the ones that do hot wings in the interviews.
Yes, I've seen the interview with him on there.
Yeah, exactly. So like a lot of the questions, I forget what his name was, but you know,
the interviewer.
It was like, because people know you for this, it's hard to get people to know you for Joji. So you're right, he is trying to push it, but at the end of the day, it's like everyone kind of just listens to Pink Guy. It's like a guilty pleasure.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, if he can start, I hope he really starts to pump out more Joji music. He just made a music video actually as Joji.
Oh, the one in the bathtub.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet. I've just seen the thumbnail.
There's so many like reaction videos to that, you know. Like
really?
Yeah, like people.
Is it offensive?
No. Well, actually, in fairness, I've not watched them. I've just seen thumbnails of reactions. So it's like the related.
But
videos.
is the actual video offensive? The music video.
No, it's just got a lot of blood in different places, but
okay.
It's not like there's no like signs of murder. It's just like, you know, it's just grim.
Okay.
It's nothing offensive.
Cool. So yeah, it's all pretty interesting. I mean, so I'll tell you a little bit about the lore because I've been doing some reading up on the lore. Cool. Okay.
But actually, before you do, so this, if I'm not wrong, this is the same guy who apparently started the Harlem Shake.
Apparently he literally started the Harlem Shake.
I looked at all the videos. Is there one that actually is it, or they just took the dance out of it?
No. There is one that is it.
Really?
So yeah. You need to look it up. But there is one that is specifically the video, but it's not on his main channel.
Yeah, I was thinking it might not be, and he's probably not going to be called like Harlem Shake.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think he gave it that name, did he?
No, I don't think he did. It's just from that song, I think.
Yeah. But hey, just another sign, like.
Yeah, I mean, even on YouTube, on the Harlem Shake meme page,
really?
the meme was established in a video in 2013 by Filthy Frank.
Nice. Does it have the name of the video?
Yeah, it's called Filthy Frank Compilation Number 6. Smell My Fingers.
Okay, I'm saving that for later.
Yeah, so he literally did start the Harlem Shake, and he's like, yeah, dude, it's just really funny that the whole world has now started this thing from Pink Guy, who is literally,
exactly.
you know, is the most offensive possible thing, and
exactly.
but you know, suddenly he makes something you think is kind of funny, and then you're all copying him all of a sudden. It's kind of ironic.
People start doing it in offices, like, oh, it brought us together. It's like, if only you knew where it came from.
Yeah. So okay, a little bit about the lore.
Right.
I'm just going to touch on it because there's a lot to this stuff. So the basic storyline of it is that it's set in the Omniverse. Sometime in a different time period to our own.
Yeah.
There's different races around, including the Lycras. So Pink Guy is a Lycra.
So there are names as well. This is
so Pink Guy is a Lycra.
Right.
There's also humans as well. Mm-hmm. And what the Lycras want to do is basically the Lycras want to get more chromosomes.
So you're going to say get more likes. I was like, please. Please.
That's good.
More chromosomes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, this is all on the offensiveness. It's on the same line, along the same lines. So they want to get more chromosomes. Pink Guy, I've got my own theories about this, but my theory is basically that the different characters have different levels of chromosomes, and that tells you, and that decides how dumb they basically are and how good they can speak. So Filthy Frank, or Francis himself, I think has most of his chromosomes. He's mostly human, but as you lose more, you become less human. So he's got most of them. That's why he still kind of looks human, but is kind of dumb, right?
Right. How articulate are all these?
Well, that's the thing. So then you have Chin Chin, who's evil and basically goes around collecting chromosomes, and like he has one sentence that he can say. Which is that
phrase you said.
Yeah, but he can still, like, what he says can be translated. It always comes up with the translations on the screen.
Oh, thank goodness.
So like, he can still communicate.
Right.
But then you have Pink Guy, who actually says himself, he's only got like 2 chromosomes left, and that's why he is so.
He's the most out there.
The most out there, ridiculous. This is kind of partly my theory and partly what I've got off the wiki. That is... there's this thing called the Peacekeeper. There's gods and things. Some of them are gods, some of them aren't.
So is his book it's definitely not an autobiography. It's like an actual story about everything put together.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that
possibly.
it's all the reviews are like just people just memeing, so
Yeah.
they don't actually say what the book is.
course,
But
yeah.
I think it's basically it's set in that world and it's about that story. So like he's not, he has actually thought about this, and he's put together something that's it's actually quite big.
And when it's got many angles to it, like nowadays everything is like spoon fed. I would actually be interested to see how his mind works and how it all goes together.
Yeah. Actually, I do want to buy the book as well.
Every YouTuber seems to have a book. Got Poppy's got a book, Jake Paul's got a book, and we're gonna buy this one as well.
Yeah. I was thinking about Jake Paul's one actually, but he wrote it when he was 19, about what he and it's a bit. He's really successful, really young, but
I'd maybe read Logan Paul's one, but
because he's 22 now.
yeah, maybe it's just
he's got an extra year. Like,
that's so much experience.
Yeah. So there's a really good quote from his from the Filthy Frank versus Chin Chin video, which by the way you should watch. It's actually pretty funny. But it was I'm out of here. This fight is borderline gay, and now I have an STD. Oh man, it cracked me up. There's
so many quotes actually. Like what is my favorite one? I think it was at the end. Was it the Asian pizza one? Oh no, it's probably the Kill Yourself music video where Pink Guy was like, "What's for breakfast, Dad?"
Oh yeah.
And then the spaghetti falls and he just screams.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the best. He is like ready to like make anything be a meme. It's really good.
Okay, should we get into the little quiz?
Yeah.
So, for those of us who were not around for our last episode, where we talked about Jake Paul, or our previous episode where we talked about that Poppy, we do a little quiz where we grab comments from the videos of the YouTuber we're talking about and slip in some fakes as well to see if the other person can tell which is real and which is fake. So we kind of cut down the length of this one here, so it's only going to be 5 questions.
Yeah, after all, like I got 4 out of 10, you got 5 out of 10, so clearly
we're not too good at this.
If we take away 5, who knows? Maybe it's all good.
So all the real ones are taken from the top comment, okay, on the videos.
All right.
I'm not going to tell you how many real and how many fake.
Okay.
It could be any number. So anyway, let's get into it. Who thought it was a good idea to give Filthy Frank a gun?
Ooh. That's real.
It is.
Yeah.
Good job.
Is that where he's got is that something hacks where he's got that shotgun in the thumbnail? That's what I've seen.
No, that's life hacks. Yeah. No, that's not that one. It's from the Why Drones Suck video.
Oh, that one.
So this video was basically him ranting about drones, and then he just goes. I mentioned it earlier, but then he goes off onto this whole crazy, ridiculous thing where he comes home to find his drone having sex with another drone. Right. And then they're chasing it around, and he gets a gun, like an actual shotgun, and shoots the drone out of the air. They must have gone through 6 drones in that video.
Is he back in the day? Most of his stuff was based in Japan, like he recorded in Japan, but now not.
I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true.
Really? Like in other ones where he would go around and just be a nuisance. Like maybe he just went on holiday, to be honest.
Maybe he is half Japanese, so maybe he was back, I don't know, with his family or something.
Yeah,
but
maybe.
I think he actually lives in New York.
Yeah, that would make more sense.
But I don't know where because he films a lot like in the woods and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know where he goes for that. I guess there must be.
Yeah, especially I guess he just goes far away for it because people record stuff where they need open space. Probably just does the same thing.
Okay, so good job.
Nice.
I'm at the office and I can't explain what I'm watching to my co-workers.
That is a true story.
Well, I know you're gonna be careful with these videos. Like, if you want to listen to Kill Yourself because it's a good song, you gotta be careful with that video.
Although, is the video's not that bad looking. Like, it's actually
the title of it is Kill Yourself as well.
True.
And it's a guy like I don't know.
I don't know where you work, but if you put that in your history, I think you'd be fine.
It doesn't matter about the history. I'm just talking about people looking over my shoulder and seeing a guy dressed in pink with a hose in between his legs.
Yeah, but then you just give them the earphone and they're like, there you
sick
go.
Beats.
That's nice. I'm gonna go with still real.
It is good
it's a
job.
very honest, and I would be in that same situation.
Okay. Next one here is. I'm not sure if I don't think we're swearing on this podcast, so I'm gonna go.
I think it's too late. I think I did.
Oh damn it! Okay. Anyway, effing Gordon Ramsay who?
Gordon Ramsay. What's he doing there?
This is in caps lock.
And top comments we're talking about here. I'm gonna say no. I don't think that's real.
It is real. That is on the Asian pizza video.
Oh right, of course, yes.
Also, sorry, that previous quote as well is on the chocolate video. It's called like 7 or easy ways to make chocolate or something like that.
Okay.
I'm going to talk about that in a second. But yeah, this was on the Asian pizza video. Yeah. That amazing song.
Oh yeah, it was like a lot of ingredients. So yeah, Gordon Ramsay would also be like, it's raw.
Yeah.
I can't really do a Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah. So yeah, that previous one about I can't explain when I'm watching to my coworkers is from the chocolate video with the guy covered in chocolate who comes out of the bathtub.
Oh yeah, I feel like I've seen that one.
Okay, so again, a little bit on the lore here. The bathtub is also a portal.
Of course.
So that is who came out of there. The guy covered in chocolate. That's Evil Dade, and Evil Dade is evil and just wants chocolate. It's so hard to even get your head around. But then there's also the good Dade as well, who's like,
who doesn't like chocolate.
He likes.
Don't tell me.
He likes fruit sweets.
Like
fruity sweets.
Okay, interesting. I think anyone who likes chocolate's evil. Yeah.
What's the bad comments roll in on that? Okay, anyway, moving on.
Also, you know his kitchen.
Yeah.
Surely that like where he filmed. I don't know if you saw the rice noodles music video.
Yeah, it's a good one. Also, that video made me really want to. Wait, rice noodles?
Yeah,
rice balls?
Rice. I felt like it had noodles in the title. I felt like rice was the word before.
Oh, maybe it is rice noodles.
But you're right, there is also a balls one where he actually makes it into a ball with his hands. But then this one is him just throwing it in a pot. And he's used that kitchen in multiple videos. I really hope that's not where he's living, because it is messy.
It is hella messy.
It is.
In fact, in that interview, do you remember the Hot Wings interview, he talks about the mess he makes in his kitchen
and how stuff is still
He's
there.
like, for some videos, he'll get his friends and him to actually clean the place up, and it'll take them days, and then they'll get a cleaner in as well.
And the cleaner will be like, what the hell is this?
No, thank you. And when they find one that'll actually do it, there'll still be mess left over. He says that there is still chicken hearts stuck behind his cooker somewhere. That place must stink.
It must be awful. But surely, again, that's not where he lives.
Yeah, I don't think it is either. Just goes there to film and stuff.
I would assume so.
I'm guessing. But he must get a lot of noise complaints too. Yeah. He's mentioned that before, I think.
Because unlike most people who like need to raise their voices when making videos, they either soundproof it or they just don't stay in an apartment that clearly has thin walls. Yeah. He is not doing either of those.
No. True to his character.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Okay, next one. I'd pay to eat that.
I would pay?
Yeah.
Okay, I can't imagine anything he's made I would eat. So, troll being true.
True.
Yeah, you're not a troll. Are you a troll?
It is fake, I'm afraid. I thought that one wasn't a good one because how's that going to be top comment?
Oh yeah, good point. But then again, it could just be like the easy sarcasm of like, of course, no one would eat that. But,
like, haha, lol, upvote.
Yeah. Please subscribe to my channel.
Yeah. Okay, final question.
Mm-hmm.
Filthy Franku, be my waifu.
Okay, first of all, how did you, even if you didn't make that and you saw that, why would you assume that that is a song or what you were doing there?
Well, it rhymes, that's all,
guess,
and it
I
says
guess.
Filthy Franku, be my waifu. How else could you say it, Dave?
It's true. It's true. I'm gonna go with true.
Ah, it is fate.
Damn it! I can't believe that's who you want to marry.
So that's 2 out of 5.
2 out of 5. That's
So-
I got 4 out of 10.
Yeah.
The first time.
So it literally has not improved our
Nah,
scores at all,
it's not changed
halving the
anything.
number of things.
But it saved the audience some of my cringe-worthy responses. Just getting it wrong.
Okay, well, that's it for today's podcast. Next week, we're going to be talking about H3H3.
Oh yeah, those people.
A popular, I'm going to call him a gaming, kinda, comedy, kinda, I don't know, sort of channel.
I'm gonna call them my enemies because I am not a fan.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
All right, this is the Hit Pause podcast. Thanks for listening.
With
I'm An.
Plug and David.
Thanks for listening. Goodbye.